So you've heard of the inner child, but how many of you actually know that you also have an inner boy too? I want you to know that you have masculine and feminine energy in your body, and you either spend more time in your masculine or more time in your feminine, or you are very balanced. And when it comes to doing healing, we need to heal the inner boy as much as we need to heal the inner child. Your inner child is the version of you that is all of your emotions, that is all of your intuition, that is how you nurture yourself, that is how you care for yourself, it's how you look after yourself in general. That's all to do with like your diet, your exercise, all those kind of things, and it's about taking care of yourself. But ultimately, your inner child is the one that can be afraid of love or can love, and that's the version of you that can get very, very tearful and suddenly very overwhelmed. And if I'm honest, the inner child is the part of you which is your anxious attachment type, because she's the one that is reading everybody's messages, she's reading text, she's reading things over and over, and she is constantly anxious because of what she would have experienced when she was younger. The biggest thing your inner child needs is to feel safe. The same is very true for your inner boy, but your inner child is the one that just wants you to be with her. Grab her on your lap and spend time with her. Read her stories. Do things that make her smile and giggle and laugh. That's what I do with my own inner child. LK thinks I'm the best daddy in the whole wide world because I spend so much time with her. And when it comes to, we think about like our inner boy, if you are someone that is a fearful avoidant attachment type, that will be your inner boy in control of you. Your inner boy is all about protection. He is all about pushing people away. Okay? He is, I don't trust love. He is the version of you that would have continuously seen the in and out behaviour or the hot and cold. That's what makes you fearful avoidant attachment type. As much as you want someone to be so close to you and love you, actually your inner boy's job is to keep that away, because he's like, whoa, I don't know if I trust that. Okay? And if you're someone that has massive trust issues, that comes from your inner boy. And I want you to know the core wounds that stand for the inner child are different to what the core wounds stand for the inner boy. Both of them react in very different ways. So if you are someone that is avoidant and you are testing people and you are one of those people that is continuously, you're just sat in those moments of I want it but I don't, there's that very much that fearful avoidant attachment type behaviour. That is everything to do with your inner boy. But the good news is I want you to know that you can heal your inner child and you can also heal your inner boy. And I had one of the most amazing things happen to me. My very first sale for the Inner Boy Reset was to a Divine Feminine. That was to do with a client, and she started doing the course and she literally went, whoa, this is the thing that I need to heal my inner masculine. So whilst I wrote the Inner Boy Reset, I thought for wounded masculines, I actually know that it's also for women as much as it is for men. Because in the Inner Boy Reset, it's all about structure, it's all about routine, it's all about how to stand beside your inner boy. And the Inner Child Reset, I predominantly wrote for women. I've also had men buy it because they understand that there is a version of them that has all of those emotions. But I'll tell you honestly what's true for me. I have an inner boy as well as I have an inner child. I actually have more inner men in my life. Okay, so for want of a better word, I do something called parts work. Okay, so I work with what is called the internal family systems model as well. And most of my parts are masculine. However, I do have a few female parts, but I think the ratio is 80-20, something like that. So what I want you to take away from this video is you have boy parts and you also have girl parts. You have masculine and feminine energy. And what I also feel like I want to let you know of is if you happen to be a woman and you spend most of the time in your masculine energy, you will actually need to heal your inner boy probably before you heal your inner child. Yes, you can do both. But I want you to know if you're somebody that is, keeping people away and you're very into your routine and you are doing this and this to keep yourself safe. And if safety is your primary concern, that means that inner boy inside of you is running your life. How many of you knew that in this video? Some of you know that you have an inner boy and an inner child. And I remember I worked with a guy in France, I think it was about 18 months ago, and he said to me, how's your inner boy? And I went, my inner boy is great. And he went, oh, you know? And I said, yes. So my inner boy is Jez, he is 7, and my inner child is LK, and she is 4. I also just want you to know before we finish this video right here, right now, you have many inner children. And they all have their own unique names. And if you want to say to me that your inner child is your name, I promise you, you have never found your inner child. Honestly, you haven't. And if you think your inner boy is also your name, or you think it's you in a photo at a moment in time, you've not found your inner child, or you've not found your inner boy, I promise you. I want you to know that your inner child and your inner boy, they are energetic versions of you. They are your inner masculine and they are your inner feminine. The good news, you can heal both. And that's how you get into balanced energies, because you have to heal the masculine energy inside of you if you are female before you're able to step into your feminine energy. You won't feel safe in your feminine energy until actually you do all of the things that you need to start to make you feel safe. And that's why you see me. That's how I get it. I know the inner child experience better than pretty much most people out here. So what I will say, I've got a huge playlist just up here full of loads of inner child videos. Over 75 videos I've made over the inner child experience. Go and watch some of them. You'll learn a huge amount about the inner child experience, because I create my content so that you guys can heal the way I have. I want you to know, regardless of what happened to you in your childhood, regardless of where you are in your life right now, if you have fibromyalgia, you have ADHD, you have various issues and problems, you've got aches and pains, all sorts, I really truly want you to know that you are able to heal. I'm someone that has overcome really adverse childhood experience, and I had fibromyalgia, I had ADHD, I was a massive addict and all sorts. And for me, honestly, the key has been the inner child healing. So to end here, you have the inner boy and you have the inner child. I have the inner boy reset there for you, and I have the inner child reset there for you. They're there. Can't say more than that. But if you'd also love to have a chat with me for 15 minutes, come and get to know me. Come and have a little bit of a skizzy, have a little bit of a coffee and a chat. And maybe, just maybe, I'm on your screens and I'm someone that you can subscribe to and follow, because I get it. And I understand it and I break it down for you in layman's terms like nobody else ever will. Anyway, what was your takeaway key moment in this video? Let me know in the comments below, and keep giving us a follow, because honestly, I get it and I'm someone that's showing up that can help you too. I hope this video helps you. Alright, cheers, take care, ta-da, bye-bye.